Yeah, yeah, back to
Tip-off goes to San Antonio. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Wembanyama. And it's Gervin in at the small forward position. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Johnson. Now Bryant. Shot clock at 6. And there's James from the arc. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. On offense, here is San Antonio. Leonard way outside. And the first shot of the night for him. Missing.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Lets it go from 11. Rebounded by Gervin. First quarter of play, a minute in. The three from Wembanyama. Rebound by the Lakers. They've won 8 straight games and have swept their way through the first 2 rounds of the postseason.
Yeah, they've looked unstoppable, and the speculation has already begun on whether or not they can go undefeated on their way to a championship.
Leonard gets the bucket.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
And here's Bryant outside. Elliott clears away.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Elliott. Back to Wembanyama. Takes the assist. And lays it in. Nice setup.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Now here's Bryant. The Lakers with another miss.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Elliott. Another shot. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Los Angeles' head coach had a few moments to share with me. Wemby came up, and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge and digging in when his players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, they might just curb Wemby's advantage out there. BA, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Back to Leonard. Gervin, pass to Robinson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Shot by Leonard, no good. It's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. They trail by 6. Pass to Bryant. To the wing on the left. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the Spurs call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Bowen. Here's Ginobili. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers trail by 3. Here's West. Again, Los Angeles.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Pass to Ginobili. Robinson in the post. He's scoreless and rejected. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Cooper. Here's Mikan. Robinson defending. Mikan, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
The 3 from Wembanyama. The shot that time not on target. And here are the Lakers. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Pass to West. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. West has got 5 now.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And San Antonio making a change here. San Antonio with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside Wembanyama. Drops in the 3. Wembanyama's got his second basket on the night.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Elbow shot on the way. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
Pass to Cooper. The 3 is up. And Los Angeles, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Spurs trail by 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night. First free throw is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
To the middle. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all tied. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Baylor in a 2-guard. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Now here's Parker. Soft touch off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Baylor, the pass to Cooper. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Shot clock at 5. Doncic outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Parker outside. Here's Duncan. The rebound by Baylor.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Pass to Doncic. Launches a 3. Luka drops the triple.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
San Antonio leading. And here's Parker. Oh, swiped away. Here's West. Parker defending. Here's Baylor. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to West. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. West has got 11.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. The Spurs making a switch here. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Timeout called, the Lakers.
Get up, get down. It's your Lakers. Put your hands together for the Lakers.
Duncan, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's Elliott. Pass to Gervin. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio again can't hit.
Great contest by the defense, and he's unable to hit that tough fadeaway.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Worthy. Outside Johnson. Here's Worthy. Takes a 3. And Los Angeles another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. To stop the run, it's tipped. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Spurs substitution, number 12, Bruce Bowen.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clock at 4. Spurs need to get one up here. Bryant outside. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. 1:52 left in the second. Shot blocked. Now here is James. No points yet. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Wembanyama screen. Inside. Wembanyama hammers it down.
Wemby doesn't even need to jump to throw it down. That's just crazy.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-2 run here. And here's Bryant outside. That one doesn't go. He's just 2 for 5.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And Leonard drops them both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Fires it. Bryant, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Good on both.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Bryant, the pass to Worthy. Back to Bryant. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Robinson defending. The triple, LeBron James.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Robinson, and he lays it up and in.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Leonard against Johnson. Pass to Worthy. Beyond the arc. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And so that brings the first half to a close. It's Los Angeles. They're up by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. So close. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've made it fun to watch. Some of the best players in the world doing what they do best, Ernie.
Yeah, when everything clicks, it can be the most beautiful game on earth. 5 guys with one mission. Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. So on the floor for San Antonio. They've got Victor Wembanyama. He's out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Outside Johnson, pass to James. Here's Worthy from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Here's Elliott. 5 points in the game. Tipped away. Stolen by Bryant. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Shot clock at 6. Not enough on that one as it misses. Spurs trail by 8. Wembanyama from deep three-point land. Offensive board.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Leonard against Johnson. Pass to James. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Outside Wembanyama. Leonard against Bryant. Kawhi, so steady inside.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Worthy. Fires in the triple. Worthy's got 12 points in the game.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Bryant against Wembanyama. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Gervin. Rebounded by the Lakers. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Bryant outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead. San Antonio calls timeout.
They're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Lakers. Girl dance team.
Poke loose. Robinson passes to Wembanyama. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Los Angeles leading by 8. The 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Pass to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Here's Leonard. And it's Mikan with a rebound. Leonard's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Here's Baylor. From the line, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Spurs. It's a 13-point game. Leonard for 3. Buries it from 3. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Pretty incredible just how great a shooter Kawhi has become. Really one of the best in the league.
Pass to Cooper. Tries the spin move. Doncic on the wing. Luka comes right back with his own.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Wembanyama fires it from way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here are the Lakers now. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Mikan. Yet to see a basket. Off the mark there with a three.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Oh, it's stolen. From deep, here's Doncic. He buries it from three. And the Lakers lead by 16. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
Here's West. He's got 14. Pass to Cooper. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by San Antonio. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Leonard. Doncic with a block.
Defense at its best from Doncic. Like to see him putting that much effort into his D. Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays being good. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Lakers on top, up by 15. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
That is why he is a point guard in this league. He has the elite passing ability, the vision. You need both to play the point guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Baylor in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. Now Parker. Here's Bowen. Pass to Duncan. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Cooper. The 3. And the three-pointer goes. And the Lakers lead by 21.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Out to the right wing. Here's Duncan. Right side, Wembanyama. Lets it fly. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
To the left wing. Back to Parker. It's deflected. Here's West. Lakers call timeout. So both teams changing it up here. Outside Johnson. Pass to Worthy. 3-pointer. Bowen with a rebound. And it's San Antonio's ball from deep. Wembanyama. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
It's James on the wing. Puts up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Robinson on the wing. Check by James. Oh, and Johnson with a block. James with the ball. Pass to Worthy. Shot clock at 5. And here's Bryant outside. Rebound by San Antonio.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Bryant against Wembanyama. Over Bryant. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Johnson passes to Worthy. And it's off from three-point range. Spurs trail by 20. Robinson on the wing. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Outside Johnson.
2 minutes remain in this ball. 2 minutes.
Now James. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 1:49 left to play in the fourth. A chance to check out our player of the game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Man, he was really impressive in that win. Setting the tone right from the start, taking this one by storm. Inside.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
A minute 39 left in the final quarter. And here's James. 6 to shoot. Now Johnson takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
They grab their own miss. The Lakers lead by 19. Bryant with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Pass to James. And here's Johnson. Over Wembanyama. The shot by Johnson, no good. Out to Leonard. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. James inside. Wembanyama on it. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. They retain possession. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.
you.